This is a product review of the Ninja Crispi portable cooking system. I want to tell you why I bought it, what surprised me, and what problem I solved that I didn't even know I had. I got rid of my Teflon air fryer. I was done cooking in a coated appliance, and I needed a replacement that met the healthy skillet standard. No Teflon, no PFAS. This is a clean, crisp glass. That's why I bought it. What I did not expect was this. I stopped reheating my leftovers in the microwave. Not because I planned to, because this does it better. It does not reheat your food. It recrisps it. And I'm not heating anything in plastic. That is a problem I did not know I had until it was solved. Then I looked at the box. One appliance replaces your air fryer, reheats your food, goes wherever you go, to the office or a potluck. Today I'm going to show you all of it. The product, what it replaces, and as a bonus, I'm making bacon Brussels sprouts with a fermented lemon finishing sauce to show you exactly what this thing can do in a real kitchen. Let's get into it. Let me start with the question I had before I bought this. Can one appliance actually do the job of two? I had a Teflon air fryer and it was in bad shape and made a mess on the counter. I knew it was time to replace it. But I also had a microwave that I used every single day, mostly to reheat coffee. I wanted an option to reheat leftovers without a microwave. I'd not found another option. So when I saw this, the question was not whether it could air fry. Plenty of things can air fry, right? The question was whether it could replace the microwave too. Because if it could not, I would just be trading one appliance for another. Here's what I found as a possible replacement for both appliances. Costco carries this and often puts its small appliances on sale. This is the actual price I found this week. The price mattered, but if this can replace two small kitchen appliances, it would be worth it to me. So I want to walk you through exactly how it performs on both jobs, starting with air frying, because that's the job I already understood. Before I get to the recipe, I want to go back to something. When this arrived, I did what most people do. I opened the box, pulled out the appliance, and set the box aside. I didn't look at it again for a few days. Then I was looking for the manual, and I actually read the box. And there it was, a photo of someone packing this into a bag, and another photo of someone re-crisping food at work. I bought this to get Teflon out of my kitchen and to stop using my microwave. I was not thinking about taking it anywhere. But the moment I saw that photo, I realized this changes the entire question. It was not what does this replace in my kitchen? It is what does this replace in my life? So here's the second question for this video. If this is portable, does that actually matter? Or is it just a feature on a box that nobody uses? Now let's answer the first question. Can one appliance actually replace both an air fryer and a microwave? The air fryer side's easy, but this does that well. But the real test is the recrisp function, because that is the microwave replacement claim. Here's the test. I cooked this batch earlier, snapped on the lid, put it in the fridge. Now I'm taking a portion, making the small container, and re-crisping it the way I would if I were reheating leftovers. And this is the difference. The microwave would make this soft. This makes it crisp again, like it just came out of the air fryer the first time. That's the answer to the first question. Yes, one appliance can do both jobs, because the recrisp function is not a gimmick. It's the actual mechanism that replaces the microwave when it comes to crispy foods. Now that you've seen what this appliance can do, let me show you the recipe that I proved it to me. I wanted something with enough protein to be a main dish, not a side. So I built this recipe around bacon, a lot of bacon. Here's the one step most people skip. and it's the reason this recipe works. You don't just throw the bacon and the sprouts in together. You par cook the bacon first, render some of that fat, and then add the sprouts directly into it. The bacon fat is what roasts the sprouts from the inside of this container. While that is going, I'm tossing the Brussels sprouts with a little virgin olive oil, garlic powder, paprika, and black pepper. Nothing complicated here. The bacon fat is going to do most of the work. Sprouts go in with the bacon and the rendered fat. Toss it together 14 minutes with one toss at the halfway point. You are looking for deep caramelization on the cut sides and crispy edges of the bacon. Last step, and this is where it connects to something I have made before on this channel. If you have been here a while, you know I work with fermented lemons. I made a finishing sauce with one. Whole lemon quarter rinsed into a jar with olive oil, Dijon, and a little honey, garlic powder and pepper. Blended for 30 seconds. That's it. This goes on after the sprouts come out, never during cooking. The fermented lemon brings an acidity that a fresh lemon cannot replicate, and it is the same fermentation process I have shown you in other videos. If this is new to you, that is a different video, but the result is this. Now back to the question I opened with. Does portability actually matter? It did when I discovered the option. I thought I could take it to work. I could take it on a road trip, use it in a hotel, or to a potluck to serve my dish warm. If you got rid of your Teflon air fryer, or you're thinking about it, or you're just tired of soggy microwave leftovers, this is worth a look.